Good evening, guys. How are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin evening wrap. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we will go straight over to those Bitcoin charts. So yeah, today it's been a bit of a sideways day. Obviously, we've had this big move up. We had the the big move down yesterday. So we are currently just digesting that move. It is starting to look like we are forming that inverted head and shoulders. We just got to have a little bit of a push up now and basically take out 20k. So it doesn't look much on this 10-hour chart. If we go to a 4-hour chart, it doesn't look like too much on this 4-hour chart either. But it is obviously a $1,000 move. But yeah, let's just put a percentage figure on it, just so we know. Yeah, it is. We're only talking less than a 7% move, guys. And we could basically be off to the races. That is the upside. That's what we're looking at. It's looking good so far. We are holding this horizontal here, holding it quite nicely. Trading have got a bit of a gap between it, and we are actually at our top side. Our higher horizontal that we had drawn in here as well. So yeah, generally is looking good. This is what I wanted to see to get we'll go straight to them first, to get a bullish reset of these 10 and 12 hour Stokes. Obviously they have got a long way to go. I mean, for a start, 12 hour is still pointing up. Obviously with today's price action, 10 hour is turned over there, and that it will feed through to 12 hour if we do stay where we are. But obviously we don't have to necessarily stay where we are. Close candles below this low, which is actually only $500 away from price action, and then I think we will see continuation. At the very minimum 17.5, but with a distinct possibility of 16.5. But 17.5 would be okay though. Would be okay to bounce off that point and just stay in the upper regions of this area that we are. We look like we're potentially going to have a chance of ranging in for a prolonged period. But yeah, things are generally bullish. I think we would have had a move down lower today in Bitcoin if it was not for this. Let me show you this, guys. I actually think we are... I don't know if it will happen during the course of this video, but we could actually get a 90 handle. A 90 handle, guys. That is just 2 handles away from an 88 handle, which is basically all the way down here. But yeah, the dollar literally falling out of bed. We can look at the textbook nature, the textbook fashion of this. It's interesting why this trend line's moved. It's a bit strange. We can. I don't ever adjust these trend lines or anything when I'm not on these videos with you guys. But yeah, basically what we have got is a perfect break. Well, we tested the trend line here, bounced off it, tested the top level, we broke it, and then we actually perfectly back tested it, got rejected and back down. So this is, again, I'll drill this into you guys. This is the forward check, back check, pay check. Actually the break out or break up or break down, the back test, and then that's when basically the move then starts to get going. This is the point again where the bigger traders will be getting positions on as we start to come back to this level, and then obviously they force the price to bounce. But yeah, dollar just looking weak. I mean, we got nothing, guys. We got nothing until we have got a level down here at basically 90. So we have got that as a target, but I mean, it's looking particularly weak, guys. When QE, when stimulus, when what's the other one? When UBI, that's it. When universal basic income, and then basically the dollar goes to probably, I don't know, it's anyone's guess, 70, 65, 70 on the DXY, and Bitcoin will probably be 50 grand by then, 50,000. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance. Speaking of cryptos rather than the dollar, but yeah, Bitcoin dominance still just holding in this very tight range. And the same obviously here, same here reflected in the Ethereum, which is obviously the biggest part of the biggest individual component of the BTC dominance pair. So yeah, that not really going anywhere. Ethereum USD as well, just hanging around. I mean, it does feel like we are tightening up, waiting for something. The only problem being a big move up in Bitcoin or a big move down in Bitcoin does seem to be bearish for alts. But I mean, are we just gonna stay where we are in Bitcoin? Who knows? Yeah, silver looking good. Silver looking like it wants to try and regain these levels and go bullish again. Stocks obviously looking very good, just looking very good basically. We back tested obviously this line here, and now we've come and tested the top, rejected from the top, and we're looking to come and swoop at it again. We might have a blue skies breakout soon in the SPX, SPY, the S&P. So Nasdaq looking good as well. How's our friend Tesla, Mr. Tesla doing? Huh? Oh, that's not Tesla. That's Nikola. That's the other guy. That's Nikola Tesla, eh? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Tesla looking fine. Tesla looking fine up here. Obviously, just having a bit of a pullback. I mean, could it pull back, or I mean, to a retest of this high here, which would be 507. It's a pretty juicy move that is. Or could it actually backtest this level here? It potentially could, but then again, if markets keep going up, you'd expect this to at least just trade sideways and then push up. So yeah, we'll go back to Bitcoin. So I personally think Bitcoin wants to stay in this range, and just wants to basically make its way down to the bottom, but the DXY is clearly preventing that. And if we do start to get a sustained move up in the DXY over any particular trading day, I think that will give us a move down in Bitcoin. But if we get a sustained move down in the DXY from where we are further down, eventually Bitcoin is going to have nowhere to go other than breaking out to the upside. So is there going to be some sort of news catalyst or something that does that? Maybe not. Maybe we just do it. But either way, we've got clear defined levels, at least to the downside. Of like around 18,500. Larger time frame traders, there's an easy trade here anyway. You just go long, have your stop below here, and have your take profit around somewhere around 23,000. But yeah, I mean, it does look like that's on the cards. So yeah, that is it. Not too much else to say today. Looking forward to the base token first rebase that happens this evening. Yeah, particularly enjoying the price action in that. As soon as I got in the pre-sale at 33 cents, and it's currently trading at $1.42, $1.42, and about to have a massive rebase. So yeah, I will probably do a separate video on that, because I'm quite into that coin, and it is an interesting concept. Obviously, you guys that have traded Ample Forth will be aware of it. But yeah, rebasing is interesting, and especially interested in this coin because I think it does have utility, so it could actually increase its market cap, so it could be extremely profitable. Not financial advice, but I am in it. I'm getting in it. I'm in it. I'm not getting in it. I'm in it. I'm involved. So I'll probably do a separate video on that. But yeah, that is in half an hour's time at 10 p.m. this evening in the UK. So that is it, guys. Thank you for listening. This is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys in the morning.